What's going down? Straight to the point. Uh, Normally I would be talking about sports this morning. I'd be talking about basketball, football, stuff like that. But I felt that it was time for a talk, a straight gems. Of course, this is a segment that I like to do on my channel to give you motivation, um, to inspire y'all, or to give us inspiration, and to also fertilize your brain too as well. Ted, what's up? Listen, man. As we're watching this trial, a lot of people are being entertained. A lot of people are being entertained. They're being it's something that they can consume and be wild by and stuff. But really, what you're supposed to be doing, and this goes out for the young lions out there. I'm talking about anybody that's 30 and younger. Okay. I mean, yeah, we got some hooligans that's above 30 and 35 and everything, still doing senseless shit. But I want to aim this more towards the youth, all right? Because here you have a prime example. When we talk about the Dove case, you have these young guys that could have took their energy and put that towards something else, something positive and productive, but instead you put it towards something negative and destructive. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, I feel sympathy for Straight Drop, and I feel so sorry for Cornelius. They shouldn't have done him like that." Motherfucker, you was a grown ass man. Okay, I don't feel no sympathy for that. Yeah, you're gonna go to jail. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You about to live a whole nother life. It's about to, man. You about to go in the jungle. You about to go in the concrete jungle. You about to go in a snake pit. You about to go where the hyenas at. You about to go where the lions, the piranhas are. You about to go where the sharks are, and they don't give a fuck who you is. All right, it's all good. Appreciate it, man. This is straight gems right now. I don't feel no sympathy for them. Okay? And I know people gonna be like, well, what if it was your cousin? What if it was your brother? What if it was this, that, your family member, all that? Listen, I've had family members in the same situation. Now you gotta strap up. You a grown man. You made this decision. I don't feel sympathy for stupidity. I don't want to hear about none of this. Oh yeah, he was manipulated, he was finessed, and all this other stuff. Nah, you know what you was doing. First off, you knew what you was doing when you popped them pills and you put the pills to your mouth, and you knew what it did to you. You knew what them drugs, what type of effect that you like to have and shit. Now, once you come down from that shit, once you come down from that stupid shit that you put in your system, that these motherfuckers want to put out here for us, like the crack cocaine, like the heroin, like everything else, for us to fuck up our minds and shit like that and keep that shit in circulation. Yeah, I blame the government too. Now, once you come down off of that shit, then guess what? You got a harsh reality. You in a cold cell. You in a cold ass cell, cold ass bed, cold ass bars, hard. Everything's hard. The food is hard. The cornbread hard. The niggas in there is hard. Ain't nothing up in there soft. Now you gotta wake up. Ain't no soft, ain't no sympathy, none of that shit. All these family, then you didn't win either. Yeah, drinking lean and stuff like that. Now look, man, I'm not gonna sit here and judge every single body for, whatever vice that you got, but damn, you didn't have no control over that shit. Everybody wants to they finessed the crackhead and all this other stuff. No, you ain't no goddamn crackhead, man. Is that all you see yourself as? Because they certainly saw you as a fiend. Oh, now you want to tell. Shit ain't going to do no better. You still going to be in jail at the end of the day. You took a motherfucker's life. I don't have no sympathy for that. I don't have no sympathy for stupidity. Everybody like, oh, well, he was young and all this other stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of young guys out there. Do you think that everybody want to talk shit about Bronny James and the shit that he doing? Is he out there killing people? Is he out there destroying people? Is he out there, trying to catch a body for $100K and only receive 800? No. He's out there trying to do it. Do you see all these guys that's out there, in college trying to make it happen and shit like that? They still got some shit that they got to work on and shit. You could have did anything else. But you want to take out somebody. You want to take out somebody or whatever. And guess what? You're not going to sleep good at night. You're not going to sleep. Neither one of y'all going to sleep good at night. Everybody's up in here talking about, straight drop. He looking like he about to cry and, nigga, you wasn't thinking about that shit when you were picking up your goddamn daughter out the elevator. Getting your motherfucking girl to get that bullet out your shoulder. You know what the fuck you was doing. I don't want to hear none of this young shit. Nigga, if you 19, you know what the fuck you doing. Everybody want to make excuses. That's our problem now. We make too many goddamn excuses. Oh yeah, well man, he's young and da. Yeah, we know he's young, but he ain't doing no stupid shit like this. Yeah, my kids are young, but I'm not gonna handle them doing stupid shit like that. This decision that you made ruined your motherfucking lives and ruined the lives around your ass. And not only that, believe it or not, some of the people gonna pay the price for it too. You gotta think long and hard before you do shit. That's a problem. We don't think. We so listen at the age of 18, I would say between the age of 16 and about 25, your life is going pew, pew. You going like a goddamn Lamborghini or Ferrari. You moving like a Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? When your mentality should be at 35 and older, at least like kind of dwindling down, you're supposed to be moving like a Buick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be, moving like a Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Something a little slower. You know what I'm saying? Old school Lincoln. A deuce and a quarter or some shit, What's up, Ashley? I'll see you in here, Queen. Listen, you made that decision to pull that trigger. So obviously, you had some sort of intelligence. You didn't know how to handle that. We can all see that shit, nigga. If you was that great, if you really want to show your bravado and shit like that, do it for your country. Go get in the NARC. Go be a part of SWAT or some shit like that, so they can actually train you how to shoot. Nah, you want to take it out on a nigga just because he had the bravado. He got the popularity. He got this, he got that. And listen, man, ain't nobody else exempt from this smoke either, man. I'm talking about the people above him, too. I'm talking about listen, Straight Drop and Cornelius, yes, they did it. But anybody else that was involved, yeah, shame on you. Hernandez, go, man, I don't feel no sympathy for nobody. Oh, man, well, this is the street. Nigga, apply your shit from someone else. Nigga, when you in the streets, nigga, you supposed to find an exit plan. You're supposed to get up out of that motherfucker, man. Listen. Hey, appreciate it, Ashley. Hey, for those of y'all that are into bets, FanDuel, holla at Ashley and holla at Cypress TV. They doing FanDuel for the football season. So for those of y'all that want to get in, place your bets, and pick your teams and whatnot, and get your picks, holla at Ashley. I don't feel no sympathy. We are destroying each other. And it's just not Dolph. It's just not Straight Drop. It's just not Cornelius. It's just not all these other, these young motherfuckers that want to get on the stand. You can't even get on the stand and dress properly. What the fuck is you wearing? Man, you got high water pants on with some goddamn Crocs. Nigga, you wasn't ready. Man, you wasn't even ready yet. You could tell your ass don't have no goddamn standard. Don't even know how to dress properly for the courtroom. They're not going to take your ass serious. Why you think they don't take us serious? They don't take your ass serious, man. When you go in there, you're supposed to go in dressed for success. Even Allen Iverson, when he had his court case, he came up in there and he had to wear a suit. Soon as he got out of that motherfucker, he took that motherfucker off. Nah, you want to come in there with Crocs and, sweats and all this other shit. Ain't nobody taking you serious. That's why, man, us as the people, we killing each other. They don't take us serious. Because we are busy about getting one up and catching a body and all this other shit. And guess who's talking about it? The media. That's what they love to talk about. They love to talk about the destruction of our society. Well, don't nobody want to talk about nothing positive, though. What's up, The Real? Yeah, it's sad. We got to stop saying that. Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Yeah, we know it's sad. Turn that motherfucker around. God damn, man. Should turn that motherfucker around. You got young kids out here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's sad. I feel so sorry. Nigga, I don't feel sorry for your ass. Get your ass off of the concrete streets if you don't know what the fuck you doing. Your ass will get manipulated and stronghold just like that motherfucker did. And they don't give a fuck about you. It's on to the next one. You see Juke dead? You think I like that shit? You think I like Juke dead? You think I like all these bodies that's happening? Tearing this motherfucking city apart. People getting popped at funerals and shit like that. Oh, I gotta get my get back and shit like that. Man, get your get back in another goddamn way. Shit, go build a business, man, and then brag and boast about it like that or whatever, man. Go get you a club. Go get you a nightclub. If you into that type of life and shit like that, at least you got some shit that's legal. You could have did anything, man. Hell, I mean, I'm not condoning this shit, but if you was in need of money that bad and you had no other out, nigga, at least, do some other else that's illegal that didn't involve taking somebody else out. And the fact that you didn't know this motherfucker, I mean, you didn't know dog. That's what gets me. That's how, like, you were so heartless to do that shit. Oh, I was just trying to do it for my daughter, nigga. And the fact that you had something to eat in the elevator. Right after you got done, like you sitting there, got you a burger and fries after that shit. That's why I don't feel no goddamn sympathy. I don't feel no sympathy for that shit. Oh man, he was young, young my ass. My cousins got common sense and shit like that. You got the common sense to know, okay, look, if I end up catching a body or something like that, there's consequences and repercussions after that shit. You're not gonna just get off like that and sleep good at night and all this other shit. No, don't work like that. Then you gotta worry about the people around your ass that probably ain't got this shit nothing to do with it. You putting your baby mama at risk. You putting your mom at risk. You putting your cousins, your sisters, your nieces, all that shit at risk. You know why? They gonna be like, oh yeah, well yeah, hey, that was such and such that did this. Oh yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Y'all don't think about that shit. And I don't give a fuck who don't want to talk about this. Y'all want to be all, coddle these motherfuckers and shit like that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I wasn't coddled. Nah, it was called tough love. Cause when you do some stupid shit, man, you gonna pay the price for it. Dolph, I never mind the rap shit. Never mind the rap shit. It's shit like this happening to people not named Dolph every single day. I'm talking to everybody. The shit that happened to Dolph happened to shit every day. The shit that happened to Dolph is happening every day to other individuals not named Dolph. Nah, absolutely. The real salute to you, the real. Shout out to Arkansas. I don't feel no sympathy for that shit. This case is a whole ass mess. While I was ready for it, I'm grateful. Well, yeah, I mean, listen. We got to understand, man, that this right here is it's a lesson. It's a lesson. All of y'all should be learning. You should be looking at this case to what not to do. Like the lawyer said, this ain't 1981, this ain't 1991, this ain't 2001, this ain't even 2011. Motherfucker, there's cameras everywhere. If you talking about doing a crime, technology is not the same as it was in the 80s where you could get away with a lot of shit. No, there's technology everywhere. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I want an iPhone. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you want to do all this stupid shit, guess what? They got you on the iPhone, they tracking your every goddamn move. You want to go out there, you want to try to cheat and all that other shit, guess what? You're tracking your every move. You want to go out there, you want to try to catch a body, all this other shit, they tracking your every move. You want to try to go out there, you want to try to scam and all this other shit, guess what? They tracking your every move. Yeah, you want to do this, do that, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I want this, I want that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you don't know, there's a price. Oh, man, I got to get my get back and all this other stuff. He stole my girl, da-da-da-da. You want to go gun him down and all this other stupid shit. Man, go get you another one. Oh, he got all the females. Nigga, step your motherfucking game up. Oh, he taller than me or something like that. Nigga, oh, well, hey, you got to find another means in an area that you good at. God had the most high had control over that shit. Oh, he got more money than me. Go get some. It's a free ass country. You got breath. If you got 2 arms, 2 legs, you know what I'm saying? You got functioning vitals, you know what I'm saying? Your heart pumping, lungs, brain, fingers, toes, all that other bullshit. Nigga, go, man, you're not handicapped, go get it. Oh, he got more hair than me and all this other shit. Oh, well, deal with it. Oh, she got a bigger booty than me and all this other shit. Oh, well, bitch, do something about that shit. Get your ass in the gym. We make all these goddamn excuses as to why we did this to another person that might be more popular and all this shit. The attorney. I agree with you. I agree. But listen, all this does is just bring out bad memories. You see, they had to take like an hour and some change, a recess after they had showed the initial shooting for the family to gather themselves. Because I mean, listen, man, that's what a lot of people gotta realize, man. When you relive that memory, then you start thinking about the good that Dolph did for the community and stuff like that. Now, was Dolph an innocent guy and all this other shit? No, but I don't think Dolph wanted to take it to a level like this. The dude was just making music. The dude was just making music. You know, if you can't handle something or whatever, man, you go see your ass a psychiatrist and all this other shit. Listen, I really didn't like it for either party, man. I didn't like neither one of them. And all this CMG, PRE shit, listen, snaking people, stuff like that. Yes, listen, y'all might not think that it's going on. Yes, people snaking people every day. They snaking people out of their position. You see, they loyal to some shit. They loyal to the soil. You see that motherfucker yesterday, Christian Gardner was on there. He was like, look, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. Come on, man. Like, shout out to Exclusive. Backdoor alley-oop all day. Backdoor. And I'm standing on what I said. Listen, people don't want to hear that. If you're mad at me because I'm saying that, well, our end result and the way that we're thinking is the same. He shouldn't have died like that. So you should be looking at the same way that I'm looking at it. He shouldn't have died like that. But don't get mad at me because of who I think was involved. Either way, it's fucked up. I don't give a fuck if it's his common enemy, and I don't give a fuck if it's his best friend, family, whatever. It's all fucked up. Well, yeah, and shout out to Tam. Shout out to Real Talk with Tamara. Definitely goes up to her. She's been doing an excellent job. She's been on point with everything. But, I mean, I understand where Tam is coming from. Because if you're a parent, particularly a mom, a black mother at that, they gonna ride for their sons regardless of what they did. You know what I'm saying? And I think in a lot of ways she sees Straight Drop and Cornelius as sons in her eye or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like she's thinking of it as from a mother. That's just women, the real. But at the same time, when you as a man, when you take all that shit out, when you take all of the the emotions and the feelings out of that, and you get to the actual fucked up act that they did, then you'll be able to look and be like, no, they got to pay the price for it. Because at the end of the day, it all goes back to the end game. Dolph is not breathing. Those guys are still breathing and living, even if they are in prison. Even if they end up dying in prison, they are still living. They'll be able to get visits from their family and all this other stuff or whatever. Dolph don't have a chance to do that anymore. He can't, listen, he can't get his daughter and his son ready to go to the prom. He can't watch his son possibly do real good, either scoring a touchdown or hitting his first basket or hitting his first home run. You know what I'm saying? He can't walk his daughter down the aisle he'll never be able to go to family reunions again. They'll never see him there again. Yeah, let's let it sit in. I know. Like I said, this channel ain't for everybody. I'm gonna get straight to the point, man. You gonna feel it in your bones. Right? Let's get real. Me and Jay will never be able to sleep. She'll probably be able to sleep with another guy. I'm not talking about sexually, but I'm just talking about in the sense of her being with another guy. She'll never be able to look at another guy the same as she did Adolph Thornton. She'll try to find a replacement. She'll try to find, somebody that, could potentially take his place and everything like that. Even through all that, it won't be the same. He'll never be able to provide. He'll never be able to protect. He'll never be able to do any of that for his family. Man, they destroyed the king of that empire. You took out a king. Now, you're lucky it wasn't, way back in the days of the, Henry VIII and the Dark Ages and all that other shit. They'd have been like, off with your head. But you're going to suffer even as bad. And shout out to Cypress TV. He said this. He said he doesn't see them making it in prison more than a year. I can kind of agree with that. Now, is it harsh? Yeah. Because don't forget, y'all act like these prisoners are dumb and don't have a conscience and not intelligent and don't know shit and not playing chess. They know what's going on out here. You think they didn't get motivated by Dolph? You didn't think that they got motivated by, hey, when I get out, yes, I'm gonna get into real estate. When I get out, yeah, man, you know what? I'm gonna start me a business. When I get out, hey, I'm gonna start me a label, stuff like that. How you not know that they was motivated by this shit? You got a nigga that's probably got another 2-3 years. He's like, look, I'm gonna do what Dolph doing. But because you destroyed him, guess what? How they feeling or whatever? Now they like, nah. You got fans that are really fanatics, and they're psycho fanatics, meaning that they'll do anything. Let that sink in. So no, I don't feel no sympathy. I don't feel no sympathy. I got a daughter. You think I'm gonna do some stupid shit and take penitentiary chances for them not to see me again or see me for a long time? I got her birthday coming up. I gotta try to struggle and all this other shit. You think I'm gonna go take somebody out? No. Pound the pavement like everybody else. You're too lazy. Y'all, I want my money now. I want my money ASAP. Well, guess what? You're going to get a cold sale ASAP. You're going to get a cold. Well, you lucky ain't nobody can do no street justice on your ass. You lucky ain't nobody really pull up. You lucky to be living. Miss T has been killing you. Yeah. Nah. Well, there's no argument. Listen, I'm going to let everybody know. Tamara is on point. Okay, she's on point. Probably the only thing that I probably part ways with Miss Tamara is the only. I feel like there's people in higher positions that had something to do with it. But I digress on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into that. But the end game is saying the end game is the same. How we think it's all fucked up. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if you were rubbing elbows with dog, or if you were common enemy. Look, and I always go back to straight dropping key glock. Just keep that in your mind. It's the same thing that Player been saying, same thing that Ben Cypress been saying, same thing that Alabama Hiller been saying, same thing that the brother exclusive news been saying. Stan G, all them. Back door, Little Joe. Okay? Nah, man, this YouTube stuff, man. This is just. Listen, man, I love YouTube. I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I even love my haters. But nah, it don't pay the bills. At the end of the day, man, when you cut this machine off, man, we got to get back to real life. All this shit, right here, man. This for a lot of people, man. This is the life, man. Nah, listen, we got to get back to real life. That shit that happened with Dog, that wasn't online. That was real life. That was a real handgun. That was a real Draco. Those were real artillery machine, Russian artillery, man. That was a real Corvette. That was a real Mercedes Benz. That wasn't no GTA bullshit. And that death was real. That cookie shop, that was real. That apartment that they went to, that was real. The people that's crying, the people that's suffering, the people that's up in here that can't sleep at night, the little kids that's having nightmares and all this other shit, that shit real. That shit real. Ain't nothing fake about this. Meanwhile, oh, y'all motherfuckers, hey, it ain't my family. Y'all eating steak dinners and, eating good and stuff like that. Man, what you think? You think me and Jay can eat? You think she ain't suffering? You think she can't go days without sleeping? Hell, you think that she ain't scared? Cause Mia J, from what I know, she from Detroit. I mean, she gotta have some sort of street smarts, being from Detroit. She probably thinking like, well, shit, if they got him, what about me? You don't think she's thinking about that? Look at all this shit you caused, man. You tore the city apart. Like, it was already, friction and all this other shit, but this shit amplified the shit. This shit poured gasoline on this shit. I don't feel no sympathy. And for those of y'all that want me to feel sympathy, no, I don't. I don't feel sympathy when it causes us to destroy each other. I don't feel no sympathy when it causes the destruction between our culture. We've had enough of that. Everything is destroying our culture. They're doing everything that they can. Like I said earlier, why not do something positive and productive? And has had to relocate. Yeah, and it shouldn't take any of that. It shouldn't even take any of that. All this shit that you've caused. All the shit that you caused. And I mean, look, I don't have. I mean, look, man, I like humanity, but I really more so think about the kids involved. like his daughter and stuff, man. Like, you know, well, on both ends, you know, their daughters, if they have daughters and sons that are babies and stuff. I think about that because they don't know what's going on. All they see is daddy. All they see is daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's what they see. They see a hero. That's all they see. But on one end, they saw Dolph as a, you know, as a hero and everything like that. You know, this dude was, you know, just rapping, didn't even know what was going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Did when that was gonna be his last time walking up in the cookie shop, right? Now he gone. But then on the other end, you know, when they see when their kids see Straight Drop, you know, Cornelius, he got like 5 kids. I think one of his babies died or something like that. Uh, when they see him or whatever, you know, they see Daddy, but not realizing, man, you got the blood on your hands of somebody that you really didn't even know. That's what his life was worth. So no, actually, I don't. I'm with you 100%. All the, you know, Diddy getting in trouble, stuff like that. Oh yeah, well, you know, I feel sorry for Diddy and what he's about to face. No, I don't. Man, you've done pretty much everything, probably everything that invested in some other shit. All these allegations that are revolving around you. Meanwhile, a nigga like Dolph, he was, you know, he was into the streets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at least he had some sort of positive. I mean, you didn't have none of that shit. You know, that what's his name got on his record. You know, that RAPE stuff on his record and stuff like that because he didn't mess with you and stuff like that. Shit, I wouldn't want you around me either. You can't expect everybody to, you know, if you got anything dealing with pedo or, you know, sex, you know what, assault, any of that shit, RAP, trafficking. I'm trying to talk in code, all that shit. If you got any of that shit, man, get the fuck from around me. Registered XO, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta, you know, you gotta register and all that shit, nah. How could you blame him? But you mad about that shit? Won't want to fuck with you no way. You shouldn't have did what you did. You got a lot of decisions to make, man. But you wanna sit there, you wanna make the, you know, the wrong decision. Like I said, what you do now, it affects you later on. It affects the people around you. Now look, I'm not here to preach or say that I'm the most perfect person. I'm not saying that. But in a case like this, you gotta be try to be as perfect as you could be. You should have told them flat out, no, I'm not doing it. I don't know that nigga. Nah, I mean, Dolph, you know, we didn't get along or you know, I felt some type of way, but man, I gotta think about it. He got kids just like I got kids. But nah, you would think about the almighty dollar. You would think about the nah. That's why I don't feel no sympathy. And if you think the way that he looking, if you think he looking bad now, wait till he get in them cold ass cells. All right, Ashley. You have a good one, sweetie. Straight to the point. I'm out.